Alright, preventative locomotive inspections. Standard railroad practice should be followed when marking locomotive ready operation. Preliminary instruction would follow up apply chiefly to special equipment of the locomotive in addition with the meeting of all the requirements of attaining the normal boiler output is directed with the proceeding of this section with the following test for the instruction that should be made with the turbine should be warmed and maintaining 480 RPMs idling speed, opening condensation drain with the starting of the turbine after shutdown one of the more than one half hour. Close the drain after the turbine is warm. Turbine was started at item 4, page 57, item 19, page 63. All breakers is generated control with cabinet normally remain closed. Check if it is necessary through all the 4 motor cutout switches is generally control cabinet either down closed position of the check turbine and blower operation. Check with the control air pressure gauge in the engine man compartment normally 70 pounds. Be sure that you have the throttle and reverse level the outline with the opposite gauge is thoroughly understood. Advance the throttle and third notch with the check of the blower stop with the indicated light. Move the indicating with the blowers are operating. Advance throttle with the 9 notch gradually, observing the turbine speed increase with the corresponding 8400 RPMs on the 9 notch. It is any time the turbine speed reaches 8900 RPMs, they should shut down the turbine by pushing the manual trip handle. Table, use the throttle and reverser notch off where the turbine does. No steam is supplied. Turbine stuff slow down. But what electrical equipment does. Power control circuit open and reverse level that can be moved only when the throttle's off. Reverse level the in or on for reverse position. Idle. Turbine idles and steam flows equally. The driver losses only. Control circuits are closed. The power switches are closed. The generator field are not connected. No power for the traction increase in the steam flow and turbine speed, power output, main generator field with connected with across the exciter. Exciter field not fully energized. The blower does not start with the power available for the light yard movements only. 2. Same as notch 1. Same as notch 1, except for the exciter separates the field energizers. 3. Same as notch 1. Traction motor blower start. So 4 through 9. Same as notches 1. So no change to the connection. 10 to 12, same with the flow power and output increase and no increase in the speed field. Excitation increase the yielding of the greater power. Reverser level in breaker position off. Slow down is the stop. The brake cam switch if the change the main power circuit. The idle turbine idles for the lower start with the lower field. Excitation establishes braking effort. 1. Turbine idles. X blowers operate with all notches. Excitation increase with the traction motor field with current dynamic braking resistors in all notches. 2 and 3 speed increase excitation remains constant. 4 and 12 runs at constant speed about 5900 RPM with excitation braking increase at each notch. Blowers continue to operate with the throttle idle 1 and 2 when the throttle is moved back for the higher notch. That's where there was an asterisk. If at any time during the operation preliminary preparation indicator lights show be abnormal operation, the trouble should be found with the corrected before checking any other. Check ground lights and main indication lighting on the left side with the control stand should be out with no grounds within the main circuit. Auxiliary control grounded with lights inside with the controller stand should be glowed with the approximate equal brilliance. Return the throttle to idle position in the generator control cabinet. Close all the 4 motor cutout switches in and up position. Check with the ground relay cutout switches are closed while there is no excessive noise or vibration at the traction motor blowers and the dynamic brake fan. Breakers are in the roof of the closed. All cabinets must be closed. Check the blowers, breakers, cabinets in the front of the electrical compartment in like a manner. Return the engine cabinet to check if the battery ammeter does not show the discharge reading of the turbine and running. Check the battery voltage meter normally 75 volts. Move the throttle with the off position with the shutdown turbine and traction motor blowers. If the locomotive is not to be moved 1/2 hour or more, crank the stop valve of the hand wheel to the fully closed position. Open the condensation drain at the turbine. Check the lights and window shape wipers and horns, etc. 7. To move the locomotive.